What's happening? It's your boy Tower.
J-Bo.
And this is BetweenDaLoops Podcast. This is episode 6. Man, it's been a while since we did episode 5, man. We had the holidays and stuff come up. I ended up getting fucking injured in the middle of that. And yeah, man, we kind of took a break and a lot of stuff going on in between there. But
what is the title of this episode? That title just says it all. The wrong training.
The wrong training. You'll get it by the end. You'll get it by the end.
All right.
But so as always, you know, we start off with what our podcast is about. Us breaking down music, sports, and current events and personal topics that we have.
Yep.
You know, hot takes of things that happen.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely.
everybody's talking about. So without further ado, we're gonna get started with the music. And the first one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to contradict myself.
Oh.
The first one is NBA Youngboy, I Rest My Case. And I like that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie,
My man
bro.
said, I can't jam no more NBA Youngboy. That nigga dropped too many albums.
I can't lie,
That
dog.
nigga dropped too many albums.
It's a different vibe this time, though.
Yeah.
It's not like the before. It was murder, kill, I'm gonna do this.
He just got married, dog. He's
soft.
a new man, dog. He's a new man.
Whatever. It's just it was different. It was a different lane for me, and it drew me in. It made me want to listen to it more and more, and then he ended up coming out later on and saying that he regret the image that he made in the beginning of his career. But I feel like sometimes artists have to do things like that to kind of like
Find
step
themselves.
outside their zone to really figure out.
Lil Wayne did it.
works
I mean,
for
a lot of
them.
people did it. I mean,
rebrand, reinvent themselves, and I'm for it. Like I said, he squashed all the beefs he had, and it's just moving different. I ain't gonna lie, man.
The way he's moving,
it's pretty cool.
Sound like he's about to get real Mace.
I don't think it'll go that far, but I just think like I like seeing people wise up, especially like a younger guy like that, wise up and realize like this it's a job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Granted, a career or whatever, but it's
Your goal is to come home every night.
Yeah, it's just a piece of your life. It's not your life. You know what I'm saying? It's not all your life. So but like I said, with this album, it was good. Like the beat selection was different. It was more of like a trap kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of stepped away from the the typical Louisiana references and stuff like that. So I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it.
You already know. I'm gonna say I fuck with it. So it was fine.
It was good. I say
I was kind of skeptical. I was like, damn. I'm like you now. I was like, damn, another NBA Youngboy. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I fuck with NBA Youngboy, but I was like, I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with him that much. You know what I mean? So it was just like, And then it was on the list. And so I was like, I guess I'll listen to it. I ended up liking it, so it was real good.
Like I said, so when I called into it, and when they was saying he was going to be released, they were saying that he was going to reinvent his sound. I was like, I'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. And I really like it. So out of 5, I give it a solid 4.5 out of 5.
I'll give it about a 4.
That was fire. And then so our next album we're going to is R&B selection. The boy VEDO with Mood Swings.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie, man. VEDO music is just good.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you ain't fucking with it. I was about to say what? Hey, this album right here made me feel like I was in 8th grade again. Listening to the radio, dog, singing along with that nigga. That's how good. Hey, that's how good this album was. It was like throwback. Felt like.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. All VEDO's music is normally pretty good. So I didn't expect nothing less. To be honest.
I never jammed him before.
And I listened to him a little bit before.
This is my first time.
It's not like I didn't like dive into him like that.
Yeah.
I listened to like some of his projects before this, and I ain't gonna lie, man. He's top tier. I mean, I'm always pull for the R&B side because that's the music I listen to the most. Besides Lady June, of course. But I listen to R&B the most, so it's like I connect to it like this. And I'm gonna start integrating more like R&B artists and stuff like that. I'm starting to find all kinds of R&B artists that different styles and different lyrics and the way they. I found one. They got a pretty good concept album.
Well, this album, like I said, was pretty good from start to finish.
Oh yeah.
I loved it. It gave me the '90s, early 2000s R&B feel to it. It's not all that. Oh, bitch! Like all that like new funny R&B stuff. It's like the R&B you grew up on to, cleaning the house to. That's the kind of R&B it is, and it's a great project.
Definitely. I ain't gonna lie, man. For this one, for me, I give it a 5 out of 5, bro. It was. I didn't feel like it was nothing lacking.
Yeah, it wasn't missing
From the album.
And then he even has the feature with Chris Brown in there. So I mean, hey, I give it a 5. It was a good album.
Definitely top tier. So third album on the list is Styles P, Penultimate. I'm not gonna lie, I love the fucking project, but at the same time, I kind of feel like that style of rap isn't really popular anymore.
Relevant?
Yeah. So it's like I can listen to it once, but it's not something to where I'm over and over again. Like the replay value isn't as great because just the music listen to now.
I didn't get through the album. I'm not even gonna lie, I couldn't get through it. I'm not a big Styles P fan, and so I kind of forced myself to listen to I went through maybe 4 or 5, and I just started skimming. You know how you skim songs? Maybe because something might catch your hearing perspective, and you're like, I'm skipping, and I was just like, fuck, I can't get through this fucking album. I was like, dog, I couldn't get through it, dog.
That's what it is. But like I said, I mean, I listen to similar artists of like a Styles P, so I still, I go back and listen to, some of the old stuff, the old DMX, Locks and shit like that. I
listen to DMX.
And it's like, I mean, I kind of appreciate it more than just I listen to it for a different reason. I listen for more of a nostalgic respect type of feel than just oh, this nigga still got it type shit. I kind of, it's a little different for me.
Dog, you can't say that, dog.
I mean,
so you're saying you don't listen to Nas albums because you just want to see if he still got it?
I mean, yeah, but
then that nigga Nas is still spitting though.
Nas is on a different level than Styles P, dog.
I'm just saying, dog. Styles P, old ass nigga. But hey, so I was like, let me give it a chance, and then
I mean, I rocked with it. I liked it.
It wasn't my cup of tea, dog. I couldn't.
I ain't gonna lie. I listened to that Chic Lucha album. I hated it. I was like, bro, I could not play that hoe. So it was I always felt like Styles P was the best one out of the Locks.
Okay.
Granted, Jadakiss was more the face of the Locks, I would say.
So you like Styles P over Jadakiss?
Yeah, I would say. I would say lyrics wise and rapping wise, bro, his mainstream career wasn't the same, but bro rap like a motherfucker. It's different. Like I say, but with Jadakiss, he was he was the face. He was the one that had the the unique voice and the look and all that. Styles P was still talking about getting high and shit back then. So I mean, motherfuckers still listen, but it wasn't like how Jadakiss was more versatile mainstream wise. But then on the back end, mixtape wise, I felt like Styles P was the way better, artist and all that. But you know how they go with it. So when it's a group, that's like motherfucking Drew Hill. Everybody thinks Cisco was the best one. Really, Big Homie was writing all the motherfucking songs. So it's
like Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's certain ones that really do a lot of shit behind the scenes that you don't really see, and they really be the artists.
What about Outkast?
I mean,
who was the best out of Outkast?
I don't know. That's a hard choose. Lyrically, I mean, I would off default, I would say Andre.
Yeah.
Because Big Boy kind of, I don't know. I don't really feel like he kind of showed his what's I'm looking for, versatility.
Yeah.
It was always some smooth, laid back pimp type shit, which is cool, which is fine. But
you it was laid back, but hey, it still came out.
When Andre would give you so many names, he would just be featured on everything.
He was like an actor. He would just fill any role he needed to provide,
and it would never miss. It would never miss.
Back on track for the next.
With the last one.
Oh yeah.
My boyfriend. Oh, we gonna rate this one. I get this one. I get this one a 3.5.
I feel like I can't rate it because I didn't get it all the way through, and it's not my style of rap. Because if I rate it, I'd be like 1. You'd be like, what?
That's a real shit.
It's just me. It's not my style. I couldn't get through to it. It'd be a 1 for me because it gets no play in my ride. Yeah,
I'm with it. So the last one, we normally do 4. So the last one is French Montana with Kobe Boy 6. I'm not gonna lie.
You wasn't fucking with it. I could tell.
I liked it.
Oh, because you said
I played it. It was cool, but at the same time, I don't know. With French Montana, his rap style it's repetitive.
I fucked with this album.
It's the same thing, but I did like the energy the album brought. It definitely was fun, and with the old Max B coming out and all that, it kind of tied in.
This album was like a classic, like one of those classic. I can't even think of the that kind of album it matches. Kind of like a Young Money album with all the different artists on there. That's what it kind of reminded me of. This album was fire.
When MMG did the self-made.
Yeah, self-made with Wale. Everyone was on there. Stanley, everybody. That's what this album reminded me of, and it was really good to me because it has the energy on it. You go to the gym, put it on, and you're good.
That's definitely it. I mean, I said it's just his voice, the way he rapped and shit like that. It was repetitive, but at the same time, it was like the energy of the project was just like major. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something like I said. You can go in the gym and work out too. You can ride in a car too. Go to the club too. Definitely. You can do all kind of stuff to it. So I mean, like I said, I like it. Like I said, I would give it a solid. Like I say, same 4.5.
I'd give it a solid 4.5. Yeah.
I would say if. I ain't gonna lie. If French would be able to rap more than just one way, it'd be perfect. It's just you got some rappers they just rap the same way every. That's like the baby. His shit was cool at one point in time, but like later on in life, it's like all this shit sounds the same.
What about Lil Baby?
Lil Baby too, kind of in a way. I mean,
it's like the same.
He kind of rap. A lot of the new rappers kind of rap the same over every track, but I still like the energy and everything into it. So I mean, I ain't saying it was bad, but like if he had like a little more diversity with him, it would be perfect.
Like I said, I fuck with that album because it reminded me of like a Young Money.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, this is a Kobe Boys thing in general. So, like I always like that. I got hooked with the first one.
I fucked with it.
Yeah, it was fine. I give it a 4.5 out of 5. All right, we gonna wrap that up and we gonna move into the sports. So
yes, sir.
It was last week that it was the anniversary. The 3-year anniversary. It was 3? It's been 3.
Is it 3?
Damn, it's been 3. 3-year anniversary of Kobe's passing. Yep. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it still feels new. Like it still feel like it just happened. Like, cause granted, you go on social media, they have all these Kobe dedicated Instagrams and Twitters and his TikToks and all that, and it's like you see his face so much. To where it still feel like it just happened type thing. Don't feel like it's been 3 years. And man, I remember the day it happened still. I was in the barbershop still at the mall. We was cutting hair. And I think Tone had called me. He was like, bro, they talking about Kobe died. And I'm like, nigga, shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. I say until that shit, I'm watching ESPN right now. I said, until that hoe come across ESPN, I ain't believing it. So I hung up. And bitch rolled and it came on the screen. Whole barbershop froze. Everybody was just looking, they distraught. Nobody really said anything for like an hour and some change. We kind of just sat there and just like in disbelief pretty much. It did with him and his daughter Gianna and all the families that was with him or whatever. And it's like it was just tragic. It was crazy. But as while he was playing, I wouldn't say this, but he was actually like one of my favorite players to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like just to watch him overcome all the obstacles of his career, injuries, the rebranding of the rebuilding of the team, him having the doubts of even staying with the team at one point in time, being traded or signing somewhere else.
And his fucking work ethic.
Yeah, all that.
Man.
It was crazy. So I mean, like I said, I got hooked on Kobe. I say like around, I think it was around like 99, 2000 when him and Shaq kind of really started clicking for real. And I was still watching Dirk at the time, but just to watch the Fro Kobe and how he moved so much like Jordan. It was pretty much like he was watching Jordan pretty much again. Even when Jordan came back, it was like he was watching two Jordans on the court at the same time. Yeah. But man, like I said, I loved everything about him. The way he worked, the way he took care of his family, the way he talked about his family, the way he, when it was time to retire from the game, he really dedicated his time to being with his kids and his family and shit. And that was
focusing on them only.
Yeah, because he focused 20 years on the basketball court. So it was like, he was at that point in time, he was like, I like when players can retire and they really just like step away.
Give the same dedication they gave to that sport to their family.
To something else. Yeah. So it's cool. That's like with Shannon Sharp. I feel like he's the same way. When he got out the NFL and now he's in more of a media role, it's like he's so dedicated to that media role now. And it's like, we play sports and stuff like that. When you get hooked on stuff like that, it's like that's all you want to do. And I say with me, that's all I wanted to do when I was a kid, was play basketball, play sports in general, or be around sports. Even now, coaching and stuff like that.
Yeah, go outside and play until dark.
Exactly.
That's
what you get yelled at because you came home too late. Yeah, I had to finish the game. We was close. Yeah. Type thing. But How you feel about? I know you love Kobe.
Man,
yeah, shoes and everything.
Man, it's still unbelievable. Because like you said, I mean, you don't scroll TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook without seeing something Kobe inspired. I mean, till this day, you see interviews that make you think about it like, damn, Kobe. I mean, he really is gone, and he really was that guy. Like he was that guy. Like his work ethic, everyone should have that work ethic.
Definitely.
Just like that story that I forgot. I think it was Shumper that said it about the eggs in the basket.
Yeah.
He's like, well, what if you just get more eggs and put it all in that basket? And I was like, damn, that is right though. I mean, he is right. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. I mean, growing up watching him and then seeing someone like an icon like that go, so soon. I think the biggest thing that crossed my mind is like, damn, you work hard all your life and finally get to spend time with your family and relax and get to do other things.
He wasn't retired that long.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And then get gone.
While you're spending time with one of your kids.
I mean, and that's the crazy part. And then of course, losing your daughter at the same time. You guys are both gone. And of course some other families, I'm not trying to lessen the families, of course. But what I'm saying is like, it sucks that you live your life. You can work your ass off and finally get to a place where you're focused on something else. You finish your career, and then boom, your life's over.
Yeah.
After you finish your career, like, I'm not gonna say let me die in my career, but you know what I mean. It's like, damn, you finally get to the point. It's basically just like us everyday Americans. Yeah. You work until you're old enough to retire. Then once you retire, guess what? You don't have much time after that. Sometimes you can be gone a year later.
Some people don't
5 years
even
later
make it
to retirement.
Make it to that moment.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just sad.
Yeah, man, that was rough, man.
And then you were speaking on Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
So we got to speak about the Warriors.
Yeah, we were talking about Lakers and all that, so we all gonna tie it in. So we speak about Shannon and I don't know, man. The whole thing with him, the whole thing with him, LeBron, the whole thing with the the Memphis Grizzlies. I know we probably late as ever talking about it, but I don't know, man. I had mixed feelings about it because I've seen players talk about how bad the fans can be and how they should just sit back. I mean, of course, you're gonna talk. Of course, that's just the nature of the sport.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like when you start inciting real, incidents on the court and all that, then that's kind of when you kind of overstep. And I feel like that's kind of where he went. Like he was overstep. Like, yeah, you got a little banner. He said "fuck you." You said "fuck you" back. Don't do the whole.
But
come over here. What's up?
It became the whole team. It became the whole team thing though. Like he says something, and then someone else says something, and then someone else says something. Then you got John Moran's dad over here saying something.
And it's like, but I feel like Shannon kind of incited it. And granted, like I said, with him being a sports player and now media, he let the moment get too much.
At the end of the day, he was a fan as well too, though. So
you're a spectator.
He was a spectator and a former athlete.
Yeah.
He still, he has that just like you. Everyone has that dog in them that likes sports.
Yeah, of course.
So if you're somewhere, you don't give. If someone, let's say we go to a Rockets game in Dallas, and I'm sitting there going for the Rockets, and nigga Luka just scored, nigga, and I'm looking at you crazy, nigga. You're like, yeah, nigga, I told you, nigga, they can't hold Luka. But nigga, I wouldn't just start trying to fight you over that. So that's basically where it went because he still was a fan. Yeah. And niggas trying to hold LeBron.
But like I said, I just felt like the fact that when he was, like I said, the banter is cool.
So you should have ejected him.
But with Shannon, I ain't gonna say eject him because it's Shannon Sharp. Granted, he understands
on the floor.
He understands how to relax and not be crazy. But at the same time, I felt like when he was telling Dylan Brooks, "Well, come over here and say it, do all that." That's kind of inciting more now. Like you could have just, "Hey, fuck you back, whatever, nigga, you trash," and let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you enticed it more than what it was. Then it spilled on.
But
everywhere.
But them as athletes are supposed to take that too as well.
Nah, fuck that. You ain't gotta take nothing.
They're supposed to take that.
No. You're a spectator, bro. You. Granted, like I said, yeah, you could talk, but now you're taking it past basketball. Now you trying to get physical. You telling them, "Oh, come over here and say it in my face" and all that. Like that's different. Nah, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I can deal with motherfucker calling me trash, but motherfucker talking about some, hey, come over and say it in my face. That basketball game over with. I ain't gonna care. Especially somebody like Shannon, bro. It's like, bro, you know what's up, bro. Like you overstepping But like I say, it spilled all over the court. Like I said, John Morant's dad got into it, and it's like, you know, it was just unnecessary. And then it was cool to see, you know, Shannon and, you know, Josh's dad kind of, you know, T Morant kind of like, you know,
squash it,
shake it out, you know, talk about whatever. I mean, that happens. But like I say, Shannon has such a big of a platform. He's such a big of a person. He should have understood, like, hey, maybe. I mean, granted, after that he did, you know, next day or so he did. He was like, you know, I let it get bigger than what it should have been. But you know, I thought that was a funny moment for everybody in the thing, because it was wild to see like somebody as like a Shannon Sharp, you know,
but still,
NFL Hall of Famer.
Y'all hold him up here. But Shannon Sharp, he's still a dog and he a nigga.
I mean, true.
Hey, he got that dog in him.
And he big as hell too. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, he and Steven Adams might have had to shoot it out. But nah, man, it's just, you know, I never liked things like that. It's like the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock thing. It's like it can turn into somebody else inciting some shit like that as well, and it become people start doing more of it because they're like, well, Shannon didn't get kicked out. Why I got get kicked out? You know, type shit. And it kind of it incites the wrong thing sometimes. But yeah, speaking of that with LeBron and all that, you know, he's inching real close to being the number one
all-time leading scorer.
Beating Kareem. I think he's number 4 on the assists.
And Kareem doesn't like it.
No, Kareem was like, he didn't care.
At first. At first.
Come on, man.
Just like Ray Allen and Ray Allen's face when he lost the...
the man been playing fucking forever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna beat your record, dog. It ain't never gonna stay. Yeah. Like, the only one that might stay is that 100-point game. I don't know if nobody catching 100. That's a lot of points to put up. In today's game, that's a lot of points, a lot of shots to catch up to that.
100 points.
Somebody like an Embiid or something have to do it, but they'll have to get like crazy M1s over and over.
It wouldn't be Embiid.
I'm saying, but somebody who plays like that, like physical under the basket, like it would have. It won't be a point guard.
Twos. It would have to be a threes.
I don't know.
Twos, though.
Well, I mean, we know with getting M1s and shooting threes. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Embiid can't do it because he has the skills to shoot threes and get M1s and make free throws.
I'm gonna say this here first. Donovan Mitchell's gonna be the first one to score 100.
Hell no. He had that. What was it? What many points he had? 80.
Yeah,
some shit like that. 70 something, some shit like that. Or close to 80. Yeah. And I was like 71. That's what it was. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. That took a lot out of him to do that.
Hey, 71.
That's a lot. Yeah, and look, I mean, he had to take like a lot of attempts and get a lot of N1s to try to get there.
Did you see about that? Someone posted 2019, the most 60-point games of James Harden everywhere except for like 1 or 2. He had like the.
Yeah. So LeBron has 40 plus on everybody, and Harden is close to having 40 plus on everybody, and I think Westbrook was close, I believe, but I know Luka's close as well. And he ain't even playing no more. I think he was like 6 years or something like that, 5 or 6 years. With Luka only been in like 5 years maybe, and he already damn near got 40 points on everybody.
It's because he played for the sorry ass Mavericks.
He's cooking everybody. Hey,
he's the best player on the team.
How are you gonna say he's sorry when he?
No, I say he's playing on the sorry ass team. That's why. And nigga, hey. Just like Westbrook. Westbrook is OKC. Hey, Westbrook was on OKC, dog, getting triple doubles every fucking night almost.
You want to know how? Want me to break it down to you? You want to know how?
Break it down.
That means Steven Adams had the craziest amount. His points per game was so high them years because Westbrook was dropping to the basket and doing this. Just dropping off. That's how LeBron was doing in the beginning. You know, when he had Virgin on him, that's how he was averaging all them assists. Everybody was so protective of the basket. When he got there, he could just pass the ball off and get an easy score because you had to check him. So I don't know, man. I feel like with LeBron, man, with him getting close to or being that number one, you know, all-time leading scorer. I mean, it's just a testament to his game for real. I like to see players like progress and understand the game and then start transitioning to like that real smart basketball. And that's what LeBron is. And even though sometimes he do clank sometimes, but he's a pretty consistent.
Are we gonna talk about these refs not giving them no calls and
I mean
Lakers the calls?
That was one call he didn't get.
What about with that Embiid and
it's
Westbrook?
a million calls that he get that don't be fouled. So it's like sometimes it is what it is.
Hey,
because guess what? He be flopping and don't even get touched.
Everybody flop.
Okay, so I say, hey, so ref missed call. That's known.
Hey, dog.
That's known across. That's known across. That's like the Des Bryant catch.
They
Everybody
need to
know that.
add roll the tape. Roll the tape.
They did.
Roll the tape.
Shit, they didn't take the whole way.
Hey, they need to roll the tape, and if they're wrong, the game record
But
changes.
I don't know. They won't do that. I mean, if it's at that point in time, they'll take the point away and make them go on the extra or make them shoot the free throws or whatever. But when it's the next day, they're not finna. They
roll the tape. Let's say roll the tape. Hey,
they gonna apologize and keep going.
We're sorry. We have to give you that game.
Yeah, hey, we missed the call, but you ain't getting that deal. It's over with.
Yeah.
You got to ride it out. But yeah, speaking of that, this month we have the All-Star Game coming up,
Yes, sir.
and y'all know all the starters and the reserves are coming out, which I think some of them should be starters, but it's like a different. It's a different, I guess,
order
format.
picking. Yeah, because they didn't know till the last minute, kind of.
Yeah,
basically,
but even still, like now, it's like they had this whole draft thing. So the players, the captains get to pick their team. So people get picked from all over the place, and I don't feel like there was no snubs for real. I feel like most of the players that are in there are real like superstars.
Yeah.
Been putting in work all season so far, and I think it'd be cool. I like the whole the Kobe honor. With the point total and things like that. I like that. Now where I'm starting to get weary with is like the dunk contest and all that shit. It's like we're at a point now to where it's like, do we really even need that anymore? Because it don't get really that exciting.
No, because the people
anymore.
who can dunk good don't really want to do it.
Yeah, like John,
that's what's crazy.
They don't really want to get into it.
The people who can really dunk good and make like a real good show of the dunk contest don't do it. And
I just feel like because they just get forced to do it every time. Like look at cats like Zion and all them. They've been doing dunk contests since in high school. So at this point, it's like
they're over it.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to do it no more. It's like whatever. So I mean, I still watch it.
Blake Griffin dunking over that Kia.
Dunking over the hood.
Yeah, hey, dunking over that Kia. I'll never forget that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, when he pulled that Kia, I thought he gonna jump over the whole thing, over the cab.
Hey,
in the middle.
boy, if you did that, I'm like, hey, you a bad.
Crazy.
Hey.
But no, I just feel like with that stuff, the skill challenge. I think the skill challenge stuff is still cool. I like that. I think that's still like a cool thing to do. Like they got the bigs in there now.
Yeah.
The shooting bigs, they can get in there, do 3-point shootout and all that. I ain't gonna lie, they need to stop putting Steph in it. We already know you're the best shooter, bro. It's like, how many more can you win? Let somebody else get a chance.
He should be tired of being in it.
Yeah,
like, hey, you know what?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like he cares.
He don't care.
Put me out there.
Hey, I'm getting it every time.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's an award I can win that year, I'm getting it.
But nah, I feel like they should start factoring in like the younger stars, the younger shooters in the game, and kind of getting them in there. That way they can, they can kind of shine some light. Even if they don't make the All-Star game, they can still have something that they can do or whatever.
Definitely.
This year I'm gonna make it my duty to watch the U.S. versus the world. Like it used to be the rookie sophomore game. So I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna try to watch the other stuff like the dunk contest and all that. But I always watch the All-Star game. It's just a thing. Watching the All-Star game is always a thing to me. But like I said, I like the way the NBA is going. I like the way the teams are set up now. People are starting. Then it's almost. I think the trade deadline already happened.
Man,
I think it's close.
That game last night, man, was really good with Golden State and the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, that was a fire.
Bro, Grizzlies are looking good. Without you gotta think about without Karl Anthony.
Hold on, I told you.
And Rudy Gobert.
I told you that the Nets was gonna get smoked yesterday. Didn't I tell you that?
I didn't see that.
Nets and Celtics, bro. They was up. I think the score was like 40-something to like 12 in the first quarter. They lost by like 40-something points. It was bad. Yeah, I told you.
Everybody was in. Everybody was in.
No, they didn't have Ben Simmons. Obviously, didn't have KD.
Yeah.
So it was just Kyrie. I think they had Seth Curry starting at point guard. Starting with him. They had Patty Mills. So they were missing. I think if they would have Ben Simmons, it would have been less of a beatdown.
Like 12 points.
It would have been close. Like I said, I didn't expect no blowout like that. But I knew they were.
Too bad we couldn't bet on that.
Man, because I would have lost it because they would have blew the spread.
But I definitely, after looking at the Grizzlies, and we seen them when they played the Rockets, but looking at them play the Golden State, I was like, boy, this team put together.
Yeah, different.
This team is put together. They got a good. If everyone can stay healthy, they got a good because D'Lo's taking over. D'Lo's, I mean, he's coming through either in the fourth quarter or the first half. One of the two.
You said the Grizzlies. You talking about the
Timberwolves? Yeah. I don't know why I said Grizzlies.
Yeah. Well, they looking. The Mavs are looking at trying to get him. He gonna be a free agent after this season. I ain't gonna lie. They pull that. But we still don't have no rebounder, so we need a center. But yeah, so that'll wrap up the sports side.
Wait, we got one more thing to say.
What happened?
Tom Brady finally retiring?
Man, yeah.
Tom Brady finally retiring.
Man. Okay, so for y'all that don't know,
yes,
I don't know if you know, but my dad was like the craziest Tom Brady fan, which is why I have this Patriots jersey in the back of my chair, and it was wild, man. Granted, when he won his last championship, my dad was still alive. And it happened like right before he passed. So that's like one of the last sports things my dad got to see. And I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. That whole era is like going now. Like, Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees, all those guys. They're all going now.
Eli Manning. Yeah.
Manning's is going. It's like it's the young guys' turn now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like the way the NFL is going as well. Like with the talent, how it's cycling in. They're gonna be teams that don't win as much, of course. There's always gonna be a team like that. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these young talents, man, they making a difference.
Yeah.
Especially like I say with Mahomes, he's always been, a standout quarterback since he came in. But I like the Jamar Chases, the Justin Jefferson,
Joe Burrow.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of talent in the game that's gonna keep it going. I like the way it's going. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad to see him go. Like with Kobe, I'm glad to see him go because
he shouldn't have came back. He should.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna say put a stain on his career, but I mean,
because everyone's thinking in their heart, it's like, this nigga's coming back next year.
Man, you could have went out undefeated against the Cowboys and you lost to him in the last game.
Everyone's thinking in their mind. Hey, he's saying he retired this time.
He gonna come back.
He gonna come back to Miami. He gonna be in Miami.
I don't think so.
I think he's finally gonna be done. I think he realized.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he's played 21 seasons, 22, something like that. He's been in it for a long time.
But you think about people who love what they're doing, it's hard to give it up sometimes. Even if you are good at what you do, it's hard to give it up.
Look at cats like Udonis Haslem. I know that's still holding on. Vince Carter when he left.
Yeah.
It was hard for him to let go. You know what I'm saying? But granted, like Dirk, when Dirk left, I ain't gonna lie, I cried for like 2 days. I was like, damn, my boy gone. Who am I gonna watch now?
All you gotta do is go to Dallas.
Then they picked up Luka, and I was like, yeah.
You can watch your statue outside Dallas.
Yeah. Well, the streets is Nowitzki way, damn near all the way around. So, but yeah, let's wrap up the sports, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was we had a lot of stuff going on sports wise over the month or so. But now we get to talk about. Well, we talk about that one next week.
I know.
So now we get to talk about where the title goes.
What was the title? The Wrong Training.
The Wrong Training. So we all know about the police officer who was out here giving up the cheeks.
Pipe down 6 deep, 7 deep. Hey, man said choo choo train.
That was crazy.
Bro.
And the thing was, they said the husband knew about the shit.
But then the husband didn't know. They said the husband didn't know.
I don't know, man.
Because I saw a story, dog, where the husband and her were at a party and they were trying to do some kind of like weird type some swinger type shit, and he was like, "Nah, I ain't down with this," and he got mad and left.
Like, I'm down.
She's like, "I'm down now."
She said, "Hey, well, leave him out."
Hey, that would have been the sign right there. Damn, this ain't for me.
Man, that's crazy. But no, man, that's just wild to see, man. That put a stain on everybody, their families and shit like that. Because I think all of them are married.
Yeah, all of everybody was married.
So that put a stain on their family, their name, their career. They I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. That's where the title comes from, The Wrong Training. So that shit funny as shit.
Hey, they over there performing for Pornhub.
That shit wild on me. OnlyFans with the motherfucking cops and shit. That's crazy.
Cops ungated. Hey, boy.
Hey. Only badges. Stupid.
Oh no! Don't pepper spray me. Hey.
Oh no, officer! Why are you taking me away?
Hey, they got Lil Wayne in the background. Hey, boy.
Oh, dude, that was wild.
Can you imagine being that husband though? If he didn't know, and like think about this right here, dog. Look at She giving it up 6-7 ways.
and
you at home in the bathroom.
This bitch begging.
Hey, no, you at home in the bathroom, dog, just beating along. You just beating along. And she out there spreading out. Going crazy.
Hell nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm smoking everybody. That's over with. 6?
Hey, he can get it. She can get it.
Man, literally.
Hey, dog. I'm like,
it's over with. That shit crazy.
I'm not fucking with that. And he's still with her right now to today. He's
really?
still with her. Yeah, he's still with her.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, hey, that'd have been a free escape hatchet. You could probably get everything.
Man,
You're married.
Rough. That's
man,
rough.
Dog.
If it was one,
you have to move to Alaska, dog.
Yeah,
everyone knows this story.
Nah, really? I mean,
everyone knows the story.
You walk away from that shit though. That's shorty. She gotta deal with this
dog,
shit.
Hey, you was going in there wondering why it was so loose. Look at, hey, you was going in there. Damn, I used to fit in here. What happened? Man, it's a 3-car garage now. It ain't a 1-car garage. It's a 3-car garage. Man, no, bro. Hey, everyone looking at you.
It's like putting a motherfucking motorcycle in a goddamn in a car parking spot.
Hey, my man should have known something was wrong, dog. When he slid up in it was like shit.
Oh, slid. That nigga free fall in
there.
Damn,
hey, boy. Hey, she was getting ran through.
Yeah, that shit fucked up. Speaking of that, that's one way to say fuck 12, huh? She was fucking 6.
Nigga, hey, dog. Hey.
That shit crazy, man.
Hey, you can either get fucked by the cops or get killed by the cops. You gotta choose one because the next subject's even fucking worse. But when the true story comes out, though, it's gonna be even worse. Like, roll the tape. Go ahead, say it.
Man, that's wild. So we talking about the off the funny side of the police.
Off the funny serious side.
So the serious side, the young man Tyree Nichols who lost his life in Memphis to
another 6
5
niggas.
Police
five
or
niggas.
6 police officers.
Well, it's 5 niggas and 1 white boy. They say, but the white boy hasn't been charged.
They say he was just around. He didn't do nothing. But even still, like, man, I've watched the video. You watched the video?
Yeah, I watched the
tapes. And it's just like, man, that shit was just brutal, bro. It's just like, just from how it started to them yanking him out the car and just punching and kicking him. It's just like, bro, that shit looked like he was getting jumped in the fucking game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, that did not look like
it
professional
looked
police
like,
officers.
a scene from like Grand Theft Auto.
Man,
beating
it's
the snot out of
crazy.
them.
You know what I'm saying? Just everybody just joining in, just punching and kicking and dragging and all that shit.
But did you see what came out?
And then they say one of the cops it was like
he was like
a
the baby
ploy.
mama.
Yeah, it was like a ploy. Like they had like a plot on, bro. Like, oh yeah, this him. Let's go get him and type shit. I ain't gonna lie, if that shit true, bro, that's gotta be the lowest of the low.
But what's even crazier though? One dude got all 5 of y'all manslaughter.
Fucked over.
Gonna get y'all in jail.
Definitely.
Don't ruin all 5 of your life.
That's damn near first degree murder at that point.
First degree.
You thought about it.
Oh yeah, it's planned. It was
premeditated.
Planned.
All
premeditated.
that shit.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not no lawyer in that, so I can't get the right terminology.
I used to work at the prison. I know
but I do watch Special Victims. Special Victims. Dun dun. Law and Order. Hey, but yeah, dog, it is fucked up.
That shit
how they beat them at first. It came out was like, damn, 5 niggas done beat up another nigga, and we're like, damn, nigga, police don't give a fuck who you are.
Crazy.
But
then when you see all that shit, and it's like,
and then the pieces start coming out like, hey, he was working with the baby mama, he was with the baby mama, and then this guy, jealous boyfriend. It's like, crazy. Dog, you gonna get 5 of your homies smoked
over some that willingly went off, and you probably ain't even attached to her no more. Mm-hmm. That's like that video you showed me when bro was yelling, talking about you ain't finna kill. He was like, you fucking your baby mama? He's like, nah, well, you ain't finna kill him over no type shit. Hey, and that's kind of the same. That would have been my conversation. Like, oh, we finna go beat, bro. And I'm like, they don't beat, man. Hell no. Hey. I said, is he fucking? Are you fucking with your baby mama right now? No, I'm not finna go touch, bro. That's over with. He abusing your kids or something like that.
Hey, when I saw that little funny clip, dog, I just died laughing because I could think. But many men don't say that. Yeah. They don't check their friends. Yeah. Like if your friend says, "Hey man, we're gonna slide this nigga because he fucking my baby mama." Nigga, last time you told me,
you said fuck your baby mama last week.
Hey, nigga, when's the last time you fucked your baby mama? Oh, it's been like 3 years. And you about to go, we about to go fuck a nigga up.
You finna go beat bro ass.
Nah, bro.
Nah, you got it, bro. Let me know how that shit goes.
Yeah, bro. Hey.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, you ain't coming? Oh, then I don't want to do it. Then boom, you just talk somebody else some stupid shit.
That nigga say, I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. If they don't beat your ass for real. Right. But that shit just wild, man. Just the way they jumped on old boy, man, he lost his life, man. And it's just, let's just go back to the culture, man. Us putting a stain on our culture, bro. And it's just unfortunate as hell to see somebody lose their life over something pointless like that. Even if it wasn't that, even still, like you lose your life over a traffic stop or some shit like that. Like that shit is wild.
They kind of use their position to get him killed. Like, bro, if you wanted him killed, why not just go on their off day and go square up with him and go ahead and get rid of him?
Handle business.
I mean, if you're gonna kill somebody in your own time.
On me.
Meanwhile, you're out here protecting and serving. We trust you. Yeah. Because you want us to trust you when you pull us over, right? Like, you pull us over, you want to know where my guns are at. You want to make sure I'm unarmed for your safety, because you want to go home to your family. I want to go home to my family.
And you fuck off my safety after that. And
then meanwhile, your intentions is to protect and serve, but you're gonna find me and point me out and kill me basically on the clock. You getting paid to kill me. Because that night he went to sleep.
Yeah.
He was sleeping in his own bed and had a good night.
And finished his day. The next day all that shit came out, and then he had to worry about it later. But long story short, man, if you working in these professions and like law enforcement, like I said, I've worked as a correctional officer and all that, man. Don't make decisions that can be detrimental to people's lives like that. Like, you know, granted, like I say, we kind of joked about it, about, you know, baby mama and all that stuff, and you doing that, but it's people out here who really do have these fatal attractions of people they're not even connected to no more. Yeah. And that shit is like, it's not cool. Killing somebody in general ain't cool unless they like did something to you, like you defending yourself or something, but something like that, like over, like say your baby mama or, oh, that's my girlfriend and she doing something. It's like, but why would you take somebody else's life over that? They probably didn't even know what was going on for real. They probably was thinking they just somebody they just met. Yeah. You don't know what that person's getting told, you know what I'm saying, in the same instance. Yeah. So man, this should put other people's lives in jeopardy on top of the stupid decisions you already made. Yeah. That shit not cool, man. That shit just put a stain. Like, say, put a stain on our culture for it, because now it's like we say fuck the police and fuck 12, then it's our own people who are part of the thing that's doing it now. Yeah. You know, it's kind of, and it's just, and you know, it just kind of, the cycle kind of continues pretty much.
It got so bad now, like, you know, if I get pulled over, I'm at the point right now, I'm not answering no questions. Where are you coming from? I don't want to answer no questions.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you straight up, answer, am I getting a citation or am I getting arrested? Hey. If I'm getting a citation, can I get the citation? I'll fight and do all that shit in court. I don't do all that wrestling and all that. You know,
because everything you say can be twisted. Yeah. Everything you're saying is twisted.
I'll wait till we get in court to fight that shit. Yeah, I'll answer the certain questions. Now, if you get starting to get a little too personal, I'm all right.
Nah, dog, I ain't saying question.
Cool. Hey, dog, if I'm going, somebody else like, hey, I'm going to the crib.
When I was younger, in my like 22 days, you know, that's when like having a slab, dark tint, rims, all that stuff was like cool. You know, back then. Yeah. Because what you got. Bro, I never forget living in Greenspoint, dog. I didn't tell you since I got pulled over behind tint. I mean, I would get pulled over nonstop. You know, the task force was over there all the time in Greenspoint and in North Houston.
That was back in the days, boy.
And dog, you would get pulled over nonstop. I can't tell you how many tint tickets I had to fight. But they will find a way to search your car every time. They're like, oh, hold on, the K9 unit's coming. And they would say they alert, and they come to find out, I'm seeing all these videos come out, they would make their dogs actually, like, you know, the dog alerted. And they'll never find that, but they just want to search your vehicle and hold you there for an hour or 2 hours just to search your vehicle.
Just to see if they might.
They use their
craziness.
I can't even think of the word right now.
Use the authority.
The authority, yeah.
The authority.
To screw you over.
In a way to fucking, you know, like I say, you know, make people not trust the police. Like I say, it go back as far as, you know, I can remember type shit.
Or there was another.
It's like crazy.
Hey, dog, there was the one that came out. The cops got fired, though. They were searching the house, serving a warrant, looking for parole. Yeah. Found $6,000, dog, in cash. And
Buddy was trying to, like, he told later that we could split it.
Yeah. And they took the money. They took the money. She's like, is it enough to split between those? Like, yeah. They took the money. Old boy had cameras in his house.
They got caught. Hey.
Boy, crooked cops.
Tweaking, man.
I love to see videos like that. I say,
you know, anybody can have a position for real. So it's like, you know, you don't know what these people really background really are, and where they come from, and how they think, what they value. Yeah. So, man, like I say, man, if you in that profession, man, and you doing it the right way, you doing it by the book and doing it, the moral way, we commend you. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's out there that's just going crazy, doing all this dumb shit, man.
I think you can't be a cop, dog. If you're a cop and you have no empathy, you shouldn't be a cop, dog. I mean, because just like that one cop that stood by that man died, it's like, dog, I would have pulled my gun on at the cops like, hey,
I
y'all need
would
to
have
stop.
been like, nah, this shit ain't cool type shit.
Hey, if I had to pepper spray or get a sergeant out there, I'd have been calling. I'd be protecting him because my job is to protect.
I would have cuffed him and put him in the back of my car and locked that bitch. And I'm like, hey man, y'all tripping.
That's enough. That's enough.
Y'all tripping. Let him go, bro. Do something. Have some type of fucking sympathy. Like, man, y'all overboard.
You had no compassion, dog. You're seeing, hey, dog. After they got on the ground and they start kicking him and stuff.
I started seeing blood on his shoulder. I'm like, all right, bro, that's enough. Like we y'all
like,
tripping. Yeah, it was excessive, man. It was rough. So we gonna end it, man, by saying, man, like I say, you know, it's unfortunate that the young man lost his life, and I feel like with the family, man, it's like first thing people yell, they finna get paid. It's like at the end of the day, you know, that mother, that significant other, whatever, that money don't mean shit to them for real. It's like they'll rather have that person than have some money. Now, granted, later on in life when they gotta get past it, maybe. But at that moment, it's like, but that's probably not even where their mind is even at. They probably still in shock. You know, the memories are going through their heads. You know, they grieving.
And then you got to think about if that man has kids. His kids gonna see this video of his dad getting killed.
It's
basically
all over the place.
So
your family got to relive this and see this everywhere they go because everybody gonna repost it. Everybody gonna get their views and have it playing. And it's like they gotta keep seeing it all over and over again.
But I think the narrative though that sucks is like you know people Black Lives Matter, but this is more of like a twisted crime. I mean, it's
like fatal attraction, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it's black on black crime and it's Black Lives Matters, but it's not the persuasion of we should be scared of cops. This is more like a fatal attraction with him holding his job as an authority to come over on somebody.
Like a power play.
Yeah, power play. So like. This isn't on race or this is just you mess with the wrong chick with the wrong who had a guy worked the wrong position who got you.
Yeah.
And I felt like as a man he shouldn't have been in that position to kill somebody on the clock when you're protecting and serving.
Somebody over.
No, if you're gonna kill somebody, you do that. I ain't gonna say you do it. I'm saying is like if you're gonna do it on your own time, dog. Don't do it when you're out here pulling me over. I'm thinking everything. Oh, I'm finna get a speeding ticket or something. I see the man's face. Oh, this is old buddy.
Yeah. Or if you don't even know, if the motherfucker see you and he know you are, and it's like you get blindsided by that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And get the snot beat out of you and then end up dying because of it.
Crazy.
Like crazy, dog.
It's wild, man. Hey, like I say, man, I fight all my tickets in court. I answer a few questions, but I'm trying
almost to the point, dog, where like you get put up by police. You're like, shit, my gun's right here, just like your gun's right there.
Yeah, it's like,
how
shit.
you doing?
You worry about your safety, I'm worried about mine. Shit.
It's like, my gun's on the dashboard, nigga. Can you not pull your gun at your holster? Because I won't reach my gun. You pull your gun at the holster and pull my gun right here.
Like, it's a pull, motherfucker.
That's what it feels like. It's almost like that. It should be like, hey, if you feel like you're scared, you need to pull your gun out. I need to pull my gun out because I'm scared.
Yeah. Well, at least I always hated the fact that if they do see that you got a weapon, they get all up in arms. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm reaching way over here. Like, I got pulled over and I had my pistol on me and I was trying to get my ID out of my pocket. It's on the same side. So he saw the handle and he kind of like backed up and like reached. I'm like, I put my wallet. I'm like, family, what you want? Like, come on, bro. I'm about to go to school. I just told you I'm going to the school right here.
Oh, you got pulled over? Yeah,
I'm going to school. I got my school shirt on, my ID and all that shit. I'm like, I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing nothing really wrong. Granted, it was a fucking turn only and I went across the street. I'm like, that's not something, but it could have been. That's a traffic stop. These motherfuckers get pulled over traffic stop. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's so touchy and here and there. Feel like it's crazy.
Holding them accountable isn't working. It isn't working because too many people are dying still with traffic stops.
I ain't with that peaceful shit neither.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not working holding cops accountable where they can. I feel like cops shouldn't have guns no more.
At this point,
they should. You know what? Give them taser guns and pepper spray.
Or if they get guns and they shoot a motherfucker, they need to be held to the highest fucking degree because they have training, just like they do with the military. When you cross those rules of engagement, they reel you to the highest extent because you already know what's expected of you. So when you go outside of that shit, you should get the max of whatever the fuck you get. And that's what I feel like that should be.
It's still not enough though, because guess what? They're taking a life.
I mean, true, but shit,
it's not enough, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I would make it to where if it's something like that and you take a life unlawfully, shit, they should be able to take yours.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean,
it would make you second guess killing somebody.
It'll make you would have to, without a shadow of a doubt,
make sure
really think about what's going on. Like all these extra killings about motherfuckers who, like, say, who got relationship with your baby mama or your girlfriend or whatever, shit like that, you should get, I ain't gonna lie, it should be life for life at that point. But if it's something to where you was really protecting yourself and it might have been a little extra over, then it should be case by case. I feel like it should be case by case. And but yeah, man, I just feel like motherfuckers really do need to be held accountable, but not at the way it's been, where it's like you get a couple years.
Imagine this, dog. A cop's walking into your car with a gun already out because they see you, and you just go ahead and shoot him first because you're scared. You think he's about to come kill you.
He pulled on me. Yeah, I ain't did nothing.
Here, I got a gun on you. You ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
But you got your gun.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm about to invest in dash cams and all that shit.
So that's why I think my mentality is like, damn, this cop is walking to my car with a gun already drawn aggressively. Out. So I should have my gun already out aggressively too, because I'm thinking we're about to go to the shootout.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know this motherfucker from a can of paint.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you never know.
I don't know this motherfucker from a can of paint. He walking up on me thinking I'm aggressive and I ain't even showed him nothing yet. Yeah. So he already stepping over the line. They always say you always try to de-escalate the situation. That's how law enforcement is supposed to be. You're supposed to be de-escalating the situation. If you're already walking up, you already got your guns drawn. Technically, the fucking escalation rules are already at lethal force. Yeah. So shit, you got yours, I got mine. Yeah. What are you saying? And I'm like, hey, because at the end of the day, like I say, I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, I don't care what your position is or who you are in the community or whatever. It's my life or yours, and the damn sure ain't gonna be me.
Hey,
not willingly, it ain't gonna be me.
Like this old timer told me, at the end of the day, you're a man, I'm a man. We put our pants on the same damn way.
Same damn way.
And it don't make a difference what job you got. We're the same people.
Just because you got a badge and a belt, and I put a motherfucking tool bag on, that shit don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
Me.
Because that's the way I feel now. It's like, damn, if I see a cop come aggressively with a gun, you damn near gotta have your gun ready.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like I'd rather face charges than to face a casket, you know, not even able to talk no more, just gone from this world. So that's the way it seems.
Your story or whatever the fuck happened. Yes, sir.
I'd rather face them charges than get carried by 6.
Fight that shit in court.
Hey.
Fight that shit in court.
It sounds fucked up. It sounds kind of fucked up what I'm saying.
Not really.
I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. Like,
at this point, not really.
That's how you got to think about it nowadays.
Yeah, not really.
Because think about all the people who got killed by cops before all this day and age of recording. Yeah. That would get killed by cops all the time. For stupid stuff.
Wow, shit. Oh, he's black. I feel threatened. You walk up with a gun. Shit, I feel threatened because you got your gun. I can see you with your gun now. I'm threatened now. So I'm finna fire back. Shit,
and then they just want to treat you disrespectful, like you're beneath them. Treat you
like their position is God.
They treat you like you got 3 felonies already. Like, bro, I ain't got no record. You don't even know me.
You know me.
I done got pepper sprayed, tased. You don't even know me. Hey.
They got punched out and all that shit.
This can go on forever talking about these damn cops, y'all. We're sorry. It gets crazy. It's never ending.
I don't lie. It's a passionate thing, especially with me. Like, so, I mean, you get to see. We see the stuff. It's so rampant now. Where everybody can record it.
And then in the big city, you see it all the time.
Yes, sir. And then it's just your personal running into with police as well. It can be similar.
Yeah.
You know. But
I remember when I was a kid, dog. My parents used to always say, "Don't drive with no basketball, with no damn hat on.
Yeah.
Keep the hats off when you drive." So I used to think I was cool. Hey, I used to like wearing hats. Anytime I get the police, they gotta take the hat off. Like they got me start driving like.
Shit. Or that whole shit like when we tense up and we 10 and 2. Yeah. And how you doing, sir? No one even want to move for real. You get scared as hell. Hey. Or when a motherfucker behind you, like, hey, bro, don't look. Don't look in the mirror.
But growing up black, they'll be like, hey, keep. That's it. Keep everything. Keep your license and everything right in the damn visor. That way you just grab it. Yeah. So you ain't got to reach down no glove box. So you ain't worry about getting shot. But that's kind of crazy. You got to get raised to make sure you don't get shot.
Or just harmed in general.
Yeah, harmed.
That shit is wild. It's crazy. But yeah, we gonna wrap the episode up there.
Definitely.
You know, like I said, I mean, if you guys are first time viewers, you know, like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be banging out, you know, more videos. Yeah, I feel like we say that every video. We're gonna be bringing more videos. We're gonna have more content. But we really gonna have it this time. This time,
definitely we will. We are. We're
like
staying more
no
consistent with it.
holidays and stuff like that. Things are gonna be popping off. And like we got Super Bowl coming up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, next week. And yeah, man. So like I said, this has been Between the Loops episode 6. And,
Wrong training.
You feel me? It's your boy Tower.
It's your boy J-Bo.
And we out, man.